In the northern region of the Hindu Kush, in the mountains and plains of Badakhshan, Katahan, Mazar-e-Sharif, Shabakhan, and Maimana, the game of Buzkashi has a history that runs back in time over 2,000 years. Naturally, the best players and teams of Afghanistan all seek to reach the national championship match. Afghan pride in their famous horsemen and their agile horses was expressed as far back as the 8th century by the famous Arabic poet of Takharistan, Bashar ben Board Takharistani. Today, as for some years, the final championship game of Buzkashi is held at Bagrami near Kabul, where royal princes and cabinet ministers come to watch it. His Royal Majesty, the King of Afghanistan, arrives to see the national championship game. Hundreds of distinguished visitors are present to greet him. Cabinet members and others warmly welcome His Royal Majesty at the Buzkashi playing field. The enthusiastic interest of the people and encouragement by Afghanistan sports authorities have changed past irregularities of Buzkashi and made it the great sporting contest that it is today. The final championship match is played between the Katahan and Shabakhan teams. More than 100,000 people are present to see them begin their impressive march past. It is one of the grandest processions of horses and riders seen anywhere in the world. Opening ceremonies over, the battle begins. This championship matches the finest Buzkashi players of Afghanistan against each other. The people of Katahan and Shabakhan can be proud of their men and horses out on the field today. In its wild melees, Buzkashi demands the utmost in stamina and courage. The players must have strong hearts and long experience with the game. Their horses must be extremely agile, sturdy, and obedient. The players of each team struggle to take the carcass of a bull calf to the end of the great playing field and then return it to the circle belonging to their team. In close quarters, great skill is required, for the danger of falling under the horse's hooves and suffering injuries is ever present. The first part of the Buzkashi playing field has 3 circles. In the middle circle, a bull calf carcass weighing 50 to 60 kilos is placed. The 2 other circles belong to the opposing teams of horsemen. When one team manages to lift and carry the calf, the other seeks to halt them, often while riding and wheeling at full tilt. Mr. Farooq Siraj, president of the Olympic Federation, and Mr. Noor Mohammed are the referees of this match. Back and forth and around, each team struggles to bring the bull calf to its home circle, and the opposite team is equally determined to prevent it. Through many centuries, the game of Buzkashi has served Afghanistan well. It has preserved and increased the national traditions of horsemanship, and it has helped to improve the wonderful Afghan breed of horses. Again and again, the riders and mounts clash at close quarters. The bodies of the horses are sometimes compared to the waves of the ocean, pressing and rising against others at the bidding of their masters. The pride of winning in the presence of the king spurs the riders to heights of accomplishment. Both the Katahan and Shabakhan teams fight hard. Said Omer, a famous horseman of the Katahan team, helps make his team the champion. From the hands of His Royal Majesty, he receives the honors due him. Pahalwan Moki places second in the Buzkashi Championship match and receives his awards from His Royal Majesty. The hard-played Buzkashi Championship thus ends in triumph for the Katahan team. His Royal Majesty and his party leave the Bagrami playing field. The pageantry that surrounds the monarch adds to the glory of this occasion. Afghanistan's annual Buzkashi Championship match has truly been an unforgettable